A new look at risk, brain-friendly classroom management. Teachers, too, are responsible for students' academic successes and failures. For a novice, or a teacher without teaching credentials, the work of dealing with idiosyncrasies of children's learning behaviors is the duty of either the school administrator or a counselor. Differences in the social-emotional experiences or behaviors of students, compared to the norm, can be seen as a possible warning sign. Hence, some teachers are quick to refer to students with such labels as extremely withdrawn, hyperactive, slow, or deviant. However, when schools resort to such a referral system and permit the mindset that go with it, they are actually condoning a wrongdoing related to how students are educated, especially in the case of the so-called at-risk learners. This approach places the blame for academic failure solely on the students. But countless research findings indicate that academic success is determined by both student and teacher characteristics. What teachers do, or in many cases don't do, is equally responsible for the underachievement resulting from what students do or don't do. For many decades, it was believed that students were solely responsible for their own failures. While this may be partly true, it's a narrow way of looking at the issue. There has been no breakthrough in dealing with students with specific learning difficulties because educators have been looking for the answers in the wrong places. Defining the term. The term at risk is used to refer to students who are not experiencing success in school and are potential academic failures. When a child is suspected to be at risk of failing, teachers, administrators, and counselors examine the child's family background, home environment, past achievement records, etc. All the attention is on the child. School personnel consult with internal as well as external departments or agencies to come up with scientifically sound educational intervention to help the child. This is what happened in the old system. New paradigm. Experienced teachers with teaching credentials usually understand the term at risk differently. For them, the condition is preventable. They correctly know that many at-risk students are in that condition because of teachers. For example, when a teacher is boring and monotonous, one may expect young learners to lose focus and engage in behavior similar to hyperactive attention deficit conditions. Because of ignorance and oversight, the teacher then refers children who display such behaviors as ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, cases, and label them as at risk of failing in the tests or exams. Teachers who speak too softly frequently place children at risk of hearing impairment and potential academic failure. Ineffective use of the whiteboard, such as very small or illegible handwriting, disorganized presentation of points, etc., increases the magnitude of the potential difficulties in reading, following instructions, and completing homework assignments. Teachers with an unpleasant personality and/or a negative attitude discourage students from seeking help, thereby increasing the possibilities of underperformance. In this example, it's the student's refusal to seek guidance rather than their perceived deficiency in actual intellectual prowess that places them in the at-risk category. This could be easily averted if a teacher is approachable and friendly. Way forward. Since many at-risk students are the direct outcome of teacher characteristics, teachers must start looking at themselves as active agents of students' academic successes and failures in a more responsible manner. Teachers must become more perceptive of each student's strengths and weaknesses and provide differentiated, individualized attention to each child to maximize each student's potential. They should reflect on their profession, understand its seriousness, and accept to do all that it takes to help every child to succeed. Change in expectations and attitude. Engaging students in active, meaningful learning. Getting students interested in lessons without judging or labeling them. Believing that every child can and does learn. And utilizing multiple approaches to reach out to the students are just a few ways to prevent academic failure.